Hi, my name is Lisa, and while this is the first episode, I will tell you a little about why I started this channel. I think every one of you can relate to wanting to stop working a little bit earlier than you're supposed to, and maybe do things that you really love. This was also one of our dreams. Not only a dream, but we had a few persons pretty close to us that died quite young, and that made us think about what we really wanted out of this life. And we also had some incidents in our family that made us think even more about this. And with a lot of planning and calculating, of course, and a bit of courage, I think, we made the decision. And 4 years ago, we left our full-time jobs. We went out to one of our cottages in Sweden and celebrated a bit before we packed everything in my husband's pickup truck that we want to bring with us to Turkey. And the rest of our stuff we put in a 20-foot container that still we have here in Sweden. And then the journey began to go by car through all Europe down to Turkey, to our apartment that we had for around 3 years then, I think. And this was an amazing journey, actually, to go through all the Europe. And maybe we will do some more of that in the future. And maybe we will bring you with us that time. In the end of October, we finally was in Turkey in our apartment. And this was the start to living our dream. So maybe you're wondering, why Turkey? Not because of the economy only. The Turkish people is fantastic because they are so friendly and so caring, not because they want something from you, just because they are interested in you. And this is something that makes a really good foundation for a good relationship. And this is something we miss in Sweden. And of course, also the nature. It's fantastic. It has amazing mountains and beautiful ocean views, and also the vegetation here is so much different from Sweden, and we really love it. And we are often out to explore it, and also the cultures that you can see in many places in the nature and also among people, of course. To be out in the nature is also very recharging. There are so many beautiful places where you can just sit and look at the amazing views, because when you are up in the mountains give you, how can I say this? A high perspective. Can I say that? I don't know, but I think you can understand what I mean. And we often go there just to relax and recharge and maybe have a really nice walk with our dog Inka. Inka is a huge part of our life, and she goes with us everywhere, even to restaurants and shops, actually, because that's also a really good thing about Turkey, that you can bring your dog almost everywhere. And one of the biggest reason also is the food, because Turkey has amazing fresh vegetables and fruits. And as we are vegetarians, this is a huge luxury for us to go to the markets on Saturdays and Tuesdays to buy our fruits and vegetables. This is just amazing for us. Also, when you go to a restaurant, the Turkish kitchen is really excellent. So this is also one of the reasons, because food is a big part of our life to enjoy. And also, as I have a background as health educator, Food is really interesting for me. Not only can I enjoy it by eating it, because I also think very much about what everything I put in my mouth is doing to my body. I want it to benefit me and not destroy me. And this is really important. And you can do this in so many ways, but I hope I can do this in a way that inspires you so that you also get curious about food. And this is one of the things this channel is going to talk quite much about. And I will also invite you to my kitchen to share some recipes and be able to see when we cook. This dream has now been going on for, I think this is our 4th year here in Turkey now. And maybe you think now that this is only a dream. Yeah, it's mainly only a dream kind of way to live. But also, if you think about leaving your home country with your family and friends, you can also understand that it comes with a lot of sacrifices. Mostly around Christmas, I feel it the most. And this is really hard for me, but keeping some of our traditions make it feel a little better. We decorate our home a little bit with the Christmas things, and we also have a Christmas tree, of course, and we buy some Christmas presents. And Inka, our dog, she is the most happiest one during Christmas. She loves the presents, of course. And we also bake some special Swedish Christmas cakes, or buns, maybe you can call them. Lussebullar in Swedish. They are really delicious, and when you eat them, you can almost feel like you are at home. Last year, when we got home to Sweden, I found this little adorable place for sale on internet. We couldn't resist going there to look at it. Of course, we shouldn't buy one, but we wanted just to look at it. And you know how it is about dreams. If you find it, you just can't let it go. So we didn't want to let it go, so we bought it. So now we have a small house in Sweden also. And we are so thrilled about it because this is really paradise for us. We wanted it to be off-grid, so no electricity from our power company, only solar energy. We also wanted to be close to a lake, and this is a kind of lake in Sweden that you call chan. I don't know the English word. But in the north of Sweden, we have many of these small lakes. It comes in different sizes, but this is a really small one. And we also wanted our own dock. A small dock, of course, but this is so important for us. And we also wanted some houses for friends and family to be able to come and visit us. And also some land to grow our own food. And this was exactly what this house had. So how could we resist it? We can also grow our own food, vegetables and berries and fruit at this little house. And how it is for us to live off-grid without normal electricity, if you call it normal, and also not unlimited amount of water, because we need to collect rainwater to do the dishes or wash our clothes and so on. So we will show you a little about how it is to live off-grid in the north of Sweden during spring, summer and autumn time. This is the second thing that this channel will be about. If you have now watched almost the whole video for today, you can see that I have a lot of materials in it from the past. The next episode will be a little bit about food, because when we are here in Turkey, we miss, the hard bread we have in Sweden. It's like crispy and crunchy, and also it feels good in your body because you don't get hungry so fast when you eat this bread. We bake most of our bread, and the next episode will be about how to make the hard bread. So if you think this should be an interesting journey to join us, please subscribe. And if you like it, give me a thumb up. I know this quality isn't good enough, but I haven't done this at all. And I hope in the future I will get better and better, and hopefully you will enjoy it more for each episode. So thank you so much for watching, and I am looking forward to see you here again. Bye bye.